Good morning, people. Welcome in. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy for your morning message tarot reading. Today is 31st of March 2022, the last day of March. How quick is the year going? I can't believe how fast we're just flying. We're 3 months through the year already. Yeah, it's like, wow. Anyhow, so I've got some astrology for today. So the moon starts off the day in Pisces. It's going to form a sextile to Pluto. So we're continuing. We start off the day. This is from the UK, by the way. So, have a look at the skies from where you are, because your astrology will be slightly different. But anyway, the moon in Pisces forming a sextile to Pluto in Capricorn indicates big transformations. And it feels like it's a continuation and a completion of yesterday's energies, with all the connections to the Capricorn, no, to the Piscean energies. And yeah, the work your light cards. We had transformation, deep replenishment, and priestess. So yeah, when I was writing these notes, it's like, oh, it feels like a bit of a continuation. But then the moon moves into Aries and it completely changes the energy. So we've completed up the old processes and we pass into, or the moon passes into Aries. And we start questioning, how do we want to move forward? How do we want to take actions and make a plan of intentions for the new moon, either later tonight if you're on the west coast of America, or tomorrow for, I think, just about the rest of the world, for the new moon in Aries, which I've just been sort of looking at in detail and listening to and watching some of my favourite astrologers talk about it. It was already the energies I was picking up on, but yeah, I will put a link below this video to a couple of my favourite people that I like to watch and listen to. So yeah, we're starting to move into thinking about the intentions that we want to set, because not only is it sort of a lunar cycle, this new moon in Aries also sets the intentions for the whole next 12 months of what we want to be working through. I've just been looking back at my statements of intent, from the new moon in Aries last year, and also from the full moon in Aries, which was it would have been in October, 20th of October. Yes, I remember, because I was reading it and thinking, oh my God, this is just 10 days before I was planning on launching the channel. Yeah, I'd also been out and lost my phone, which was a bit of a crisis, because I was wanting to start recording videos and things. A week without my phone, 2 weeks before you're about to start a channel that you're going to need your phone. So anyway, it all worked out well, and I did actually launch on the day I said I was going to launch. After a few trials and errors the days before, learning my way around sort of YouTube and videos and things. So, and now here we are. So anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's go and do some cards. I'm gonna use the Gaia deck first of all. Get 3 cards, get the general themes for today. So what do we need to know for today? The 31st of March 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Okay, how can Spirit help, guide, support us to navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Oh, I've got a really itchy nose. I'm in the middle of shuffling. I'll just have a quick... I've said to you before about sort of when that happens, it's usually Spirit wanting me to pay attention tickling the end of my nose. Feels like sort of someone's got a feather on the end of my nose. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? 31st of March 2022. Okay, so where we've been the last few days, we have the ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity and fertility. Very, very Piscean energies there. So as we're up, we're completing the moon's time in Pisces. Although we've still got Jupiter and Neptune there, who are approaching a conjunction in a couple of weeks. Mercury's moved into Aries. Yep. So yeah, it's sort of easing down for a while until Venus and Mars make their entry in there. Although I think sort of April's going to be a really, really big month for Piscean energies with that Neptune and Jupiter conjunction lasting for about 10 days. Okay, we've got winter's end, regeneration, rebirth, positive outcomes. What have we been saying about we're completing this last lunar cycle out, but also completing out the last sort of year with the moon leaving Pisces and going into Aries, ready for the Aries new moon. And then we have goddess of creation, transformation, creativity and wholeness. Okay, so this is really what I've been talking about these last few days, about being in that sort of Piscean, Neptunian, oceanic energies, swimming in the collective consciousness and unconsciousness, and just healing, dissolving boundaries, thinking about what it is that we want to leave behind, that we've no longer is valuable to us, that we've grown out of. I was going to say something else then as well about those energies. What was it? Oh yes, using dreaming and imagining what it is that we want to manifest for the next year. Oh, my nose. And from that the intention set for the new moon tomorrow. So we're floating about in all that energy. Winter's end, as we pass over the portal with the moon into Aries and moves into that new moon energies, which the sun and the moon will be conjunct Mercury and Chiron. There's lots of there's a couple of stelliums going on at this new moon, and then Pluto, Neptune and Jupiter only a couple of degrees from each other. Again, another really energetic moon phase. So yeah, we're regenerating, we're being reborn. This is the themes that have been coming up for the last few days at least. And they were dropping away what we no longer need, and moving into our new intentions. And as we sort of regenerate, we grow in positivity and things. And then the goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, wellness. It really is all about this new moon's energies here, and thinking about what it is that we want to create next. Okay, so let's do some cards. See what the cards have to say about today's energies. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please, for today. How can Spirit advise, support, guide and help us to navigate these energies today for our highest and greatest good? Okay, so what do we need to know for today, the 31st of March 2022? so we've got 2 cards come out there. Ooh! I'll tell you about those in a minute. What do we need to know for today? 31st of March 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Wands, victory in the centre of the spread. Woohoo! That's been coming out quite a lot this week, hasn't it? We have the Father of Cups in the north, the King of Cups. We have the King of Wands in the east. The Father of Wands in the east, the King of Wands coming out. We have the 9 of Swords, cruelty coming out. We have the Ace of Cups coming out. Nice. We have the Ace of Stones in the west. Or the Ace of Pentacles coming out. We have the Daughter of Cups, the Princess of Cups, or the Page. And we have the 5 of Swords, defeat. We have the Fool, we have the Emperor. We have the 10 of Cups coming out. So, it's nice energies there. Okay. And then the 2 cards that jumped out, we had Aeon or Judgment, and the Ace of Wands in the east. We've got 3 aces come out. Ace of Cups, Ace of Stones, Ace of Wands. So the one that hasn't come out is the Ace of Swords. So judging by the 2 Swords cards that have come out, we may be lacking clarity at the moment. And there could be residual energies of the negative mental patterns, seeing as we've got the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords out. But we'll talk through that as we go through. Okay, so at the centre of the spread, the significator card, we've got the 6 of Wands, victory. So we're in a position of winning. 6 is like a temporary reprieve in the journey from the aces to the 10s. So, do you know what? We've got a little bit of a breathing space here, a little bit of a... And if we've been doing the work and things like that, then, you know, we can give ourselves a little bit of a pat on the back and think, yeah, okay, well done. Well done, me. Let's take a break. Let's put a cup of tea and a sandwich. Okay, and then in the moon position card, which is your subconscious, non-conscious mind, it's your intuition, it's your emotions. We've got the King of Cups here. Okay, and the King of Cups is stable in his emotions. He's very connected to his very tuned into his emotions. In this particular King of Cups card, we've got Odin. Odin, when he's hanging from the tree for 9 days, and to gain wisdom, I think he sacrificed one of his eyes as well, so that he could see inwards and see outwards at the same time. And this is making me think of the Hanged Man today, and that, you know, in a pause situation, we're on the cusp of that new moon tomorrow or later today, in some parts of the world. But yeah, suspended animation, we've got a pause, and we can just be reflecting. Again, it's connected me to this Ocean of Eternal Love card, and just swimming and floating in imagination, in the dream worlds, and just sort of tuned in and listening to the collective unconscious there. Okay, so then we come round to the Mercury card, which is our mind and our thinking and our intellect and information and communication and self-expression. And we've got the King of Wands here, the Father of Wands in the west, Brahma. Okay, and the King of Wands is about that inspiration. Is in his power and in his fire energy, and ready, full of inspiration and energy and spirit, and ready to go. And the other thing I'm getting from this card today is Kundalini. Okay, the root chakra's fired up and ready to rise. The snake uncurling and rising up through all the chakras. Towards enlightenment, possibly. Okay, so between the two kings, that hanging upside down, the sacrifice and nigh to gain wisdom, raising the Kundalini energy to receive enlightenment. So it feels like a really, really big energy here. And that's the sense I'm getting about the new moon tomorrow. And then the energy is going through April and into May with eclipse season. So it feels like we're on a threshold. And not just your normal, sort of monthly or annually stepping between sort of the old year, the old month into the new year or the new month. But I'm getting a sense of profound transformation, wisdom and evolution, evolving ourselves, possibly even going towards enlightenment. There's definitely big energies here with the kings. Then we come to the Venus card, which is our values around love, values around money, friendships, relationships, the self-worth and self-value and things like that, and sort of how we love ourselves as well as how we love others, comfort and pleasure in our lives, and do we allow pleasure and comfort in our lives, and our creativity and fertility. And it's just, I love the Venus energies. Venus is one of the ruling planets in my natal chart, a Libra ascendant, and so I resonate with Venus quite a lot. It's in my 10th house in Cancer as well, so sort of integrating those Venus energies that I take out into the world. So we've got Venus, all these lovely energies and everything, and we've got the Nine of Swords there, cruelty. This is anxiety and self-doubt and things, and self-criticism and worry, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, worrying about things, possibly, and often what happens is, as we connect into these bigger transformations and the bigger energies, then it brings up the part of us that wants to hide us away and keep us safe. Oh no, you don't want to be reaching out like that, you don't want to be doing that, you'll get us in trouble. Okay, so we could be feeling a bit unsteady of ourselves, old self-doubts and things like that, and so old issues of self-worth might be creeping in. It's a bit, don't let us go, you need us to keep you safe, type of thing. Okay, but the way to deal with that is, we come to the Sun card. It's the Sun being our conscious mind, our core identity, core vitality, that light we shine out into the world. We have the Ace of Cups. Come back to your heart, come back to loving yourself, receive love from spirit, to soothe away those worries and that false narrative of doubts and fears and things, and just wrap yourself in a blanket of universal love or something, and just feel yourself being really comforted and knowing that you're safe in all of this. Then we come on to the Mars card, which is how we take action, our ambition, our drive, will, determination, our passions and our desires and things. We've got the Ace of Stones, the Ace of Discs or Pentacles. This is a gift of grounding and connection to the earth, the opening of opportunities, sort of as we're connecting into these enlightened energies and connecting back into love, then it opens opportunities for us, because we're moving into a time of heart-centered consciousness and things. And with all the work we've been doing around sort of leaving and shedding the old paradigm and evolving, then sort of it opens up new opportunities for us. What's working for us at the moment, the Jupiter card, which is good luck, good fortune, opportunities, openings, expansiveness and truth and justice and freedom, things like that. We've got the Princess of Cups, and the Princess, or the Page of Cups, is a small offering of love. It could be coming as a small bit of reassurance from somebody else. It could be an apology or a reconciliation with somebody. It could even be a reconciliation between your higher self and your 3D self, as you open up to the gift, the divine gift of love, and fill up your cup. Okay, so yeah, that's what's working for us. Knowing that we're not alone in this, and connecting with others. The Saturn card, what's working against us, which is our limitations and obstacles and restrictions and timing and responsibilities and commitments and things like that. We've got the Five of Swords, defeat, how we self-sabotage ourselves. And from what I'm seeing, we self-sabotage ourselves with self-doubt and anxiety and an over-worrying mind, churning up, it's constant negative chatter. So if we find ourselves in that position, then it really is about connecting back into love, and knowing that, we're all connected in the oceans of the collective. The cards at the bottom that came out, we had the Fool, which is the beginning of a new journey, a new cycle, a new lunar trip around the zodiac wheel. It is on a monthly one, also the annual one as well, going round. With that, we have the Emperor, about sort of standing firm in self-mastery, knowing ourselves, and when we connect into this positive energy here, then knowing sort of that we can step forward safe in all that we've learned. And then with that, the Ten of Cups, success, the Happy Ever After card, a nice omen for the finishing of the astrological year from the point of view of the moon, and stepping into the new year. And then it really, as you know, they're really having tickling me today. We have Aeon stepping into the new age, with the Ace of Wands, the gift of inspiration, fired up for the new year and everything, and stepping into this new cycle, a new beginning. So that's today's energies, that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated for you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and click on the wiggly bell if you'd like to get notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please do email me at the email address below this video to arrange that. Have a wonderful day today, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.